Sorry about that. Good evening. Welcome to What the Fans Live here on Sunday, the 28th of July, 24. I was just looking for my banners now. Oh, God, the intro's about to finish.
Typical. Yeah, evening, everyone. Yeah, I'm just nearly late, but I'm here. Just loading all my tabs in, making sure I've got everything in the right order, as always. I hope everyone's well from Gav's stream earlier. Hopefully Gav feels better soon as well. He hasn't been feeling too great. I think he's a bit worn out, shall we say.
I wish him the best of health.
Yeah, like I told him, nice honey and lemon, plenty of paracetamol. You'll be right as rain in no time. Paracetamol sorts everything out.
I think you've had enough rain already, I think.
Yeah, I think I've got a bit of it as well. I'm just getting rid of it. A bit of a summer cold. That's what I think it might be.
There's a lot going around. I think it could be, I don't know, I'm not a doctor. It could be down to, because it's been quite cool this summer at times.
Yeah, it just could be that. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Thankfully, Michael, you can't hear the noise in the background. What I was telling you earlier.
No, can't hear nothing at the moment.
Good. At least I'm still on supply anyway. Yes, welcome everyone. And
so tonight we'll be looking at the tropical Atlantic and Pacific as things are finally starts to pick up, but it's not good if you live in those areas that could get affected.
Yeah.
But then again, the Pacific's more for the Pacific side, but obviously at times it's going to hit parts of Mexico. But we'll take a look at the Pacific side first, then we'll go to the Atlantic. Then we'll have a look at perhaps the midweek potential for some storms.
Yeah.
We'll go through the charts on that as well.
Yeah.
So let's go through the comments. So let's start. Tom was nice and early. He timed up at 7:30. What's up, guys? How are we all doing today? So good evening, Tom, if you're there watching.
Yeah. Tom is right at the bottom. Just said hello.
Just like that. Anne's in the background, lurking this evening, not staying in chat, just watching via TV. So evening advance. So good evening to you, Anne Roberts. Thank you for joining us here on this Sunday evening.
Evening.
Rachel's in tonight. She's sneaking in wearing a yellow Power Ranger autumn. Sorry, wearing it. She's wearing a yellow Power Ranger. She's wearing a car. She's what you call it, a transformer.
Yeah. She's Optimus Prime in disguise.
Sounds like a subscription to Prime TV on them. What do you call it?
Well, on one of them subscription websites.
Yeah.
The one
that Power Ranger automobile.
$5.99 Amazon delivery. Other places are available, by the way. So yeah, evening, Rachel. One of my Discord homies over on Gav's Discord channel.
Good evening to you. Good evening to Laura Johnson.
Guys, spam the comments if you want Michael to join the Discord on Gav's server as well.
I've never used Discord. I wouldn't even know how to use it. I might take a look when I get back from Belgium in about a week or so.
Yeah, well, I'm going to try and get the Weather Fans one up and going this week.
I asked if Rachel is with the AA as the yellow. Unfortunately, she said no because she hasn't got a car.
Oh well.
Good evening to Audio Coffee, who's joined us this evening.
Evening, Audio.
And also Tom's back again saying good evening, everybody.
With lots of Y's. Everybody.
Audio Coffee wants storms already.
So do we, mate. So do we.
Hopefully things will start picking up now, but then again, there's a few hints of the weather turning back to the normal annoying defaults that we've had most of the summer, but we'll look at that in just a moment. Good evening to SB. Whoops. Good evening to Lee Stevens. Good evening to you, my friend. Oh, look, Sleeping Beauty is awake. Who's that?
Me. No, it's all about SB.
Okay. Good evening to Steffi, even though listening in from my room on holiday in East Stonehenge. Oh, thank you for joining your holiday. don't have to. You can just enjoy the outdoors as it's nice and sunny outside. Well, it is here. Well, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been awake all day.
I have as well, unfortunately.
Joining the server Discord, easy to navigate. I'll take a look at it in a couple of weeks' time when I'm back off my holiday.
Yeah.
We'll go to that. We'll talk about it next week in just a few moments' time.
Yeah. There's just everyone having a natter.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Asking she wants a Lee in a yellow mankini.
I thought that were our weather fans calendar that we were doing.
You'll be doing it, my friend.
Shh.
We'll just take your face. We'll just cut your face, and we'll just have your mankini body.
We'll just have my my avatar thing here as my face.
Have your head just out of Reed Timmer's head imposed into your body.
I'm like a Teletubby, but I've got the black car and storm cloud there. I rub it when I want thunderstorms. So
I thought you were going to say you've got the belly or something there.
I've got the belly. My belly looks like that wedge cloud there, I tell you. Right.
I touched on just said, yes, next week we're live on Saturday, not Sunday. Reason being, as I mentioned, I'm on holiday next week and I actually go Monday morning, but I'm too busy on the Sunday. So I will pop into Gav's live in the evening time, but we'll be live on Saturday at 8 p.m, not on Sunday. Then it's back to normal the week after.
Hopefully we will have had some storms by then.
Yes. Just still got Rachel's comment on there then. So we've got 12 people watching. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching, and good night. Now, should we take? Yeah. Right, good night, and we'll see you next week. No. So we'll drop that 0 then. All right.
Steffi's put struck lucky with the weather and it's glorious here. Nice and sunny, but not too hot. That's pretty much the same as it was here. I was up at the radio club earlier.
Yeah.
It was lovely. It's lovely just to sit out and feel the warmth on you rather than chilly and putting your coat on and whatnot. Really,
it's been nice though. It's not been too hot. It's just been like the right temperature, really.
Yeah, pleasant, I think's the word. Not too humid either. I'm
not going to listen to Rachel because she says she's going to ban everyone from everyone's holidays.
You'd have to ban mine because I never go on any.
Are you on the management team for my work?
If you are.
If you are, here's 2 fingers for you.
Here's 2 fingers crossed together.
By the way, Smarties tonight.
Yep.
So I've got chocolate, but I'll have them lentils having natty to us with the charts. So what we're going to have a look at first.
Yes.
I'm about to bring it up now. We're going to have a look
Pacific.
Let's be Pacific with the Pacific.
Let's be Pacific, indeed.
Right, let's got that tab ready, and let's bring on the wall. No, that's the wrong
program.
Bring on
the wall. Anyone remembers that from back in the day?
It was only about 10 years ago, wasn't it?
And the rest. Sure, it was late noughties, early 10s.
Really?
Rachel says she's got 16 sachets of blancmange or blancmange.
Blancmange, Marlene, blancmange, mange too. Let's bring that up and set off the screen there. Do you want us to sit us at the bottom, or shall we just take us off?
Whichever, mate, whichever.
Let's take us off, then you can see better. Right, so yes, clicked into the wrong tab. As I mentioned, things started to pick up on the tropical Pacific and the Atlantic. And as we see, we've got 3 areas of interest. As you can see, we'll have a look at the yellow ones first. So let's have a look at disturbance number 3. So that's got a 30% chance of formation in the next 7 days, 0 in the next 48 hours. So another area of low pressure could form offshore off the coast of Central America and southern Mexico towards the end of the week. Some gradual development of the system is possible thereafter while it moves generally westward. So that could be something for the second half of this week. So there's some tropical area coming off the Central America. And so probably looking around about maybe Thursday of that, maybe Wednesday, Thursday of that getting more formed. The disturbance number 2, an area of low pressure, could form by the middle of the week well into the southwest of the southern tip of the Baja California Peninsula. Some slow development of the system is possible during the middle and latter parts of the week while it moves westward to northwestward. So west to northwestward across the western portion of the basin. 0% in the next 48 hours and 30% in the next 7 days. And also you can see we've got a red one there, which is disturbance number 1, which is the south of Mexico. And a large area of disorganized showers and thunderstorms located a few hundred miles south of the southern coast of Mexico associated with a tropical wave. Environmental conditions appear conducive for gradual development of the system, and a tropical depression is likely to form during the middle part of this week. The system is forecast to move westward to west-northwestward at 10 to 15 miles per hour during the next several days, remain offshore of the southern coast of Mexico, and 20% chance of formation in the next 48 hours and 70% in the next 7 days. So it looks like it's going to just stay off the coast of Mexico, but there could be some swells off the along the coastline there, so something to look out for if you happen to pop into Mexico or know anybody in Mexico.
Ole. Yeah, well, we were just discussing a minute ago. Hole in the wall was early too. You were right, 10 years ago. I just looked it up.
Okay.
Not that means anything, but yeah. Atlantic. Central
Yeah,
Pacific.
just going to call. Good evening to James, who's joined us. It's been a nice day here too.
Anna James.
Good evening to my friend. What's that comment there? Ultra coffee. I've got hospital appointment to make, and the last thing I want is to have it on a piping hot day when I arrive, looking like I've walked under someone's hose pipe. It's a menopause thing. We'll leave you to it.
I call it menopause.
Good evening to Laura Johnson, who's with us this evening.
Laura.
Right, let's go back to the Atlantic. No, Atlantic.
Atlantic.
And we've got this area of watch here. And as you can see in the orange shaded area, if this forms, there's a lot of places that's virtually most of the Caribbean that's going to be hit, potentially be hit. So let's have a look at this. So disturbance number 1, 40% chance for the next 7 days. So it's near the Leeward Islands and Great Antilles. An area of disturbed weather over the central tropic Atlantic Ocean is expected to interact with an approaching tropical wave during the next couple of days. Environmental conditions are forecast to become conducive for some developments thereafter, and a tropical depression could form mid to late week while the system is near or over the northern Leeward Islands, Great Antilles, or the southwestern Atlantic Ocean. Formation chance of the next 48 hours is at 0%, but the next 7 days is 40%. So we'll be keeping a very close eye on this. Computer models within the stone is where some of the computer models are taking it. So it's anywhere in this area here we are watching very closely. My next door neighbour is actually in Orlando in Florida at the moment, so I'm keeping her updated as we speak. So we could see a tropical depression form probably mid to late week, so maybe Wednesday onwards, but we need to keep an eye on this. Its track could take it out to the Atlantic. It could head up to the Gulf. But at the moment, Florida's in the middle of this. Doesn't mean it will hit Florida bang on. Because
No, it's just
there's a lot of spread at the moment between the computer
yeah,
models compared to there.
corner of
Which,
uncertainty.
yes. Do you have the do you have the charts up for the for that area?
Oh, the spaghetti plots.
Yes.
Bear with me, I'll just put tropical tidbits.
Yeah. See what they come up with. See if what
Yeah,
potential
tropical
is.
tidbits are quite good for all these current storms. It's the one trying to find it on here. Forecast models. There we go. So if I go to hurricane, actually not GFS, ECM might be the better one. Invest. Bear with. I'm just going to go GFS. I'd look at invest. No, not giving me anything at the moment.
While we wait, we'll just play some background music.
Down, 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 Taking the Mickey, by the way, guys. No, I can't find no satellite analysis tools. Satellite imagery.
Welcome to Paul's Thinking Out Music.
Thinking out loud music. That ain't my thinking music, believe me. Mine's more. Nah, can't find anything at the moment. Sorry, guys. I've had more.
Is that more like it for you?
That's just me trying to wake up in the morning. Hang on, I can have a look. Oh, sorry. I've got the GFS for that area at the moment, just like the forecast model.
Yes.
Anything else?
I know there's a model you can look at which gives you like perhaps a forecast of that area of like anything that could spin up.
Yeah, I'll try. And I shared that with you the other day with the spaghetti models.
Yes.
But I'll have to look. It's like short notice. I wouldn't know where to look. So, not regions.
Right, just saying you should be singing a song by Steps.
Tragedy, which it
I
is.
say, if you did that, it would end up in tragedy.
It will be a tragedy in a minute if I don't find these blooming models.
Yeah, it would have been best forgotten, really.
Yeah, I agree. Thermodynamics, no, there isn't.
Back to the here and now, or you'll be sorry. No, we're not going through all this again with the Step songs.
No, let's not.
That was the last thing in my mind, anyway.
It's only one thing I believe in. That's Joe Hendry. People know that if they watch wrestling. Right. Let me come back to StreamYard. Let's go share screen.
It could be in a chain reaction if it's a few miles in a row, can't find.
Hey, if them ones on the Pacific side get together, there will be a chain reaction. Also known as the Fujiwara effect. Am I on?
That's the one I think that was the one I was mentioning about.
There we go. Am I on? Yeah, brilliant. Oops. There we go. Right, I'm back.
So there's that tropical disturbance there where you're hovering over right now.
Yeah. So it's that tropical disturbance Michael was on about on the NOAA thing. As you can see, they're getting a bit more organised, but we have a low down here towards Venezuela, possibly. There's also, I'll come over to the Pacific in a moment.
That one by Venezuela could be the one they're watching that could form.
Yes, so it's worth. This is the one in the corner of uncertainty, is this wave here. Around here. There we go. It starts over Puerto Rico, I think it is. And it just moves into the Gulf. Well, not the Gulf, into the Caribbean Sea, should I say. There you go. It starts to reinvigorate as it goes across Cuba. And then This is at next Sunday, so it's looking like just leaving Cuba, heading towards Western Florida, out into the Gulf. Will it do anything? Maybe a tropical storm.
Maybe a tropical depression, I'm thinking
Yeah,
of.
TD. I would say TD or TS, maybe. It's not going down deep enough for anything more than a TD or a TS. There's a little area of interest that Michael was on about earlier with the Pacific that said it'd be out to sea. Let me go to. We'll come back to that one in a moment. Oh, could that actually form into a TS, a tropical storm, as it approaches?
Looking at that, could rapidly intensify.
One to watch for next Monday, Tuesday, kind of. So next week, that's hopefully if all the things line up, all the stars align and all the cats meow in the same order and all that malarkey.
Is that from just the 12Z, is it?
Yes, it is, mate.
Have you got another run from that at all, like a previous run that you can look at?
I can, yeah. There we go. So this is the 06 third run.
So if you head back again and see how the other model run.
So that's going over Cuba and Puerto Rico as well. You can see it there, look. That's, as you can see there, 6 head run. And that kind of is just more disorganized. Well, let's see if it does anything.
Cuba and all that, yeah.
Yeah, just clips like the western portion of Cuba. And it's more westward on this one because it was showing up just there on the 12Z. Whereas it sort of like it doesn't really do anything on this one. And kind of gets caught up in the jet stream and goes off on its merry way.
So there's still a bit of uncertainty there. Does the global show anything as well, or is that a different tab?
What's that, mate?
The global tab.
That's just for all the different ones. So you got ECM. Let's have a look at the ECM. And this is for the 06 head run as well. So that's at the end of the run. So that was 10 days. That shows it going out to sea on this one. Keep an eye out to the left here. There's that disturbance that Michael was showing you a second ago on the NOAA one, and I showed you on the GFS as well. Doesn't bring it anywhere near land. And it just keeps it just out to sea. And just, that's at 10 days, so there's that disturbance there.
So it doesn't really bring it.
Doesn't really bring it anywhere. If anything, I think it spawns a little low off it, and then that goes up. There you go, look. There's a little low that just goes off on its own little muddy way there towards that high pressure. But yeah, it doesn't really do out on the
hold on. Just stop a second. I need to do something. Good evening to Gav, who's just joined us. He's relaxing and listening, so we'll be active in the live chat tonight. So thank you for joining us, Gav. I know you're not feeling too well. Just put your feet or foot up. Hope your foot's feeling better as well.
Yeah, any excuse. Evening suit. I'm going to come up with a I believe in Gav's weather vids thing along the lines of Joe Hendry. If you know you're wrestling out there, you know where I'm coming from. Anyway, right, where were I? Yes, ECM. So yeah, that was showing it even more out to sea, weren't it? Let's have a look at Icon. Icon's quite a good model, the German model.
So there's that mass just there.
Yeah, just there. That's at Wednesday. And that does bring it towards Puerto Rico kind of area. And then
oh, hello.
it goes off. So it kind of skirts Cuba. It comes like out of like I don't know the other place. I know is Puerto Rico there and all that.
You've got
Anywho,
Dominican Republic. Oh, that's
Dominican Republic and all them, yeah. And then it kind of skirts and goes towards the east of. Oh, does it? No, it doesn't. It goes across Cuba.
You can see it form. Oh, hang on. That's going. If that goes into the Gulf, it's going to rapidly intensify.
So the icon is showing that this may. It's not like rapid, but
But
it is showing.
there's so much heat there, potential there.
Yeah, I think the Gulf's around about 30.
If anything goes into that Gulf, that's it. Boom.
Yeah, as you can see there, this is for go down to Saturday. So this is the beginning of Saturday now. So let's just go right. There's the beginning of Saturday, as you can see over Cuba, and then this is 9 o'clock on Saturday. It comes out and then starts its intensification a little bit. So you go. That's 6 o'clock on Sunday the 4th. Yeah, it's next week. Chuffing heck. And then that moves up towards Florida. So that's kind of going with the GFS, I think. Kind of a rapid intensification. Well, I say rapid, possibly.
The fuel's there for it to.
The fuel's there for it to go, like Michael says, yeah. But whether that becomes a hurricane or whether it stays as a tropical depression or tropical storm.
You can't go any further, can you?
I can't on that one, no.
No.
Let's have a look on the H1, no. HWRF, no. That's just picks it up for hurricanes. Let's have a look.
Let's look at the CMC.
CMC, so that'll be the Canadian Met.
Just bring it back a bit. Just bring it back.
Yeah. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Seems to be quite a high definition model, actually, this.
It is, isn't it? Instantaneous precip rate. I think this is, I'm not sure if, yeah, it's GM, so it's a Canadian model. I'll roll it back. So it isn't showing there, so it's going to start coming in on screen any moment. There's a disorganized band of showers, there you go. So just looking at this little wave here. It says 1016. Starts to form as it's coming in. There. Still as a disorganized band of showers, but then it starts to organize as it's going over the mountainous parts of the Caribbean. And then that goes all the way through the eastern half of Cuba. So it's still disorganized to a point there, but as you probably saw earlier, we may have a low end Cat 1, maybe even a Cat 2.
That looks quite intense, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm just going to zoom in a little bit if I can. Does that zoom out or zoom in? I don't know. But yeah, the Canadian model's really intensifying that. Let's carry on and see what it
maybe
does.
like a Category 3, that.
Yeah, it could be. I'd say low end Cat 2 maybe. Like I say, it could be a Cat 3, but that's Monday next week. So we'll keep an eye on this, and obviously I know Gav will as well. We'll see where this is next week and come back to it and see what it does. This is just obviously just ripping it apart as it comes in land.
Yeah, it looks like quite a major feature as it hits parts of the
like Louisiana and Texas and Florida. Well, not Texas over to west.
We're looking at Mississippi.
Yeah, Mississippi, Louisiana, Florida, the Carolinas as well.
That's definitely going to hit the Florida Panhandle on that run.
Yeah, you got South Carolina there. It's bumping into North Carolina. Yeah, and that could just carry on out to sea and then get caught up in the jet stream. Or
then the big question is, if it is one of those kind of storms, how will it interact with the jet stream?
Well, that's it. So look at the upper dynamics on that one. Go to 200 millibar winds. That's the upper air. That's the jet basically. It's the upper winds. Right. So yeah, there we go.
But nothing, just give it a huge kick, hasn't it?
It has give it a proper poof, kink in the jet there. So look.
You've got the wind speeds on there.
Upper dynamics. Where are we? Wind shear. There we go. Wind. That is the wind.
Was it lower dynamics, maybe?
It might be. There we go. This is the simulated infrared brightness. So, yeah, that could quite possibly be a hurricane.
I think I'm talking maybe a Cat 3, to be honest.
Yeah, it's got. I mean, obviously, this is really low res, but it's simulated, so it's just guessing, really. See there? We'll have to see on this one. I reckon we're going to be Cat 2.
As we know, a week in weather can change so much.
Oh, yes. A day in weather in this country, never mind a week. Yeah, as you can see there, tropical disturbance, possibly. And then it's crossing Cuba, probably the same as well, a disturbance rather than a storm. But then it starts to organise and tighten up as it goes into the Gulf and starts sucking up all that hurricane fuel. Like in the 30s in the Gulf, more than likely, and all that available moisture for it. And also the heat coming off the land as well. So it's just going to explode.
Yeah, obviously, a lot's got to happen between now and then, but something we definitely need to keep an eye on.
That looks like it still maintains its possibly extratropical. What do you say? Could be an extratropical storm by then.
Yeah. Also, one thing we noticed, there's nothing else forming in the Atlantic at the moment behind it. That's definitely the big one to watch for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, especially after the last one that went through. Which one? What was the last one? I've forgotten again.
Beryl,
that's it. So this will be, I don't know. But like I say, it's had a month to warm up. It's been about a month since Beryl went through. So it's going to have plenty of fresh water to go over that's warm. Because obviously with Beryl, she will have drawn all the colder, deeper water up as she's gone over. Now it worked it over. So yeah, that storm there that's potential could could go. Let's have a look at the Eastern Pacific. There we go.
I just might say actually on that graphic there that you just been on.
So do you want me to jump back to it?
Jumping onto that graphic you just shown us then.
Was
anything for the Gulf?
Oh, hang on.
Click back into it.
So there's the Gulf there.
I mean, go back and say there's not one just for the Gulf of Mexico on there.
Southeast US. No, that's the one I've just been on.
Yeah, that'd be fine. That was fine.
Hang on, there we go.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, I've just gone. I've just run the tabs back.
Okay. Sorry, click into that again. I swear you had one closer than that.
Yeah, that was that one.
Yeah, that'd be fine. That'd be fine. They can actually they can go up onto the top there and rewind that so we can see a much closer detail.
Right. So I don't know why that's from the 25th.
That's now. You need to fast forward that.
Right. Yeah, let's go. Okay.
Then we should start to see it come up from the south.
Here we go. There we go.
There we go.
So yeah, that's got the characteristics of a hurricane when it's coming up. See it banding there.
It's just once it gets to the Gulf of Mexico, that's it. It's just going to blow up.
Yeah. So could still be, like I said, extra tropical maybe. Yeah, as soon as that gets inland, it obviously gets ripped apart, but that could be a quite potent hurricane. I'll say that in inverted commas. I'm not putting my money on it.
No, a lot's got to happen between now and then.
But it's showing. That's the main thing. It's showing.
Is there any other computer models we can look at? Is there anything we can look at on that?
We've looked at the ECM. We've looked at the GFS. We've looked at the ICOM. Even though, yeah, I've got radios on my brain. Lower dynamics, precipitation moisture. No, that's really low res. This is JMA. So yeah, I think we're at pretty much as far as we can there. Yeah. Climate. We'll have a look at that later. As a scale, like I say, I'll have a look at the spaghetti plots as well. But yeah, there's nothing really showing at the moment there. Anyway, where do we go? Should we have a look at the comments?
Yeah, I think they're all just chatting amongst themselves and what I'm seeing.
Yeah, seeing if there's anything worthwhile picking out. The air over the Atlantic is very definitely moist and not dry. Yeah, I would imagine so, Steffi. Yeah, unless he's got Saharan sand in the air, then it's they're all nattering amongst themselves. You carry on, guys. We'll carry on talking rubbish.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
shall we come back close to home?
Yeah, mate.
Shall we come back close to home and have a look at the
UK
weather?
I can go to today's weather, which I've got up. Share this tab. There we go. So now we're looking at
done that. We'll have a look at the facts charts for this coming week. Then we'll talk about the storm potential.
Yes, indeed. So I'll do this. We'll go to facts after this.
Yes.
And then I've got all the storm charts ready. So, yeah. So as you can see, today it has been warm, but it hasn't been hot. With 26.2 at Norfolk, and then 26.2 at Charlwood, 26 at Lake and Heath, and London Heathrow, as well as Norfolk again, and Milden also. 26 degrees, pretty respectable temperature. 25 as far up as Humberside and Topcliffe. Hawarden in North Wales, 25 degrees as well. Current it is 23.9 at Heathrow is the warmest. Towards you, Michael, 22.7 at Coles Hill.
Close out, my nearest one.
You got Pershore at 22.9. Nearest one to me, probably Topcliffe at 22.7. It's in North Yorkshire, if I remember rightly. And yeah, so that's them. Let's have a look at the radar quickly. There shouldn't be anything really showing, except for that cold front that's just loitering out to the west, which ain't going to really affect us in any way for the next couple of days at least. And that brings me beautifully over to Michael with the fact chart.
Hello.
Hello, fact chart.
I was just clear up in my back door.
It's all right. Yeah.
So yeah, the facts charts from the good old Met Office. This is from 12 p.m. this afternoon. And the fine and dry weather is brought to you in association with an air of high pressure of 1,027 millibars slap bang across the UK. Hence why it's been such a nice day for a change. So high pressure is set to remain across the UK over the next few days. Some weather fronts are moving into the northwest of the UK. Ooh, what's up to that? It's got the frontal and that's it. And this is updating now.
I've probably downloaded the wrong picture.
I've just refreshed it to make sure, yeah.
No, it's the same one, mate.
Try and take that off there. Thank you. So, yes, we've got this weak weather front sat across the UK coming into Wednesday, but this is showing, if you look at these little troughs here, developing area of low pressure over towards France, and there was a potential there. We could see some thunderstorms maybe move up from the south on Wednesday into Thursday. I don't know why it's 3 different charts there for Wednesday. I never understand this, why it's always like that. Whereas we're heading to Thursday lunchtime, we've got some troughs across the UK, which potentially could give us some thunderstorms. And that low starts to move into the Low Countries, into Germany. Shall I just bring up the latest from the GFS?
Yeah, you can do. I'm going to do the higher resolution models.
Yep, we'll have a look at that. We'll have a look at the ECM 12Z run after when Paul's looked at the high res.
Yep.
So let's have a look at the latest from the GFS. Let's have a look at the 850 HPA and the sea level pressure charts. So we've just got the heat just sat towards our south. And that heat looks set just to stay off towards the south. So the 15 degree isoform is just literally just scooting across the south coast there of England. Temperatures will get close to the 30-degree mark as we're heading to Monday into Tuesday. The 20-degree isotherm is over central France. Looks like that will not get into the UK. The 15-degree isotherm, yes, I just said it's actually across the south there, didn't I?
Yeah.
So 20-degree is just the other side of Normandy. That doesn't look like it's going to head our way, but this is also showing it now. It's building this area of low pressure, heat low as we call it, up from Iberia through France. That's going to trigger some big thunderstorms. This GFS run looks just to keep it, I was like, towards the southeast. We'll look at the radar in just a moment before it heads off into Germany. Before, obviously, I want to get through to next week before that low pressure starts moving from the Atlantic into next week. I'm just going to see if right at the end of this brings that tropical system up.
Yep.
There it is there. So this GFS 12Z run looks like it's bringing that potential hurricane for next weekend. Does that affect the jet stream in any way? It's a long way off. It could turn things cooler. Well, then again, it's been cool all bloody summer anyway. So it's a long way off anyway, but we'll take a look at that close to time, probably next week anyway. Temperatures on this GFS 12Z run. Let's go through to the minimums for tonight. So it should be quite a warm night. Temperatures, okay, it says that. Temperature will be around about 12 to 13 degrees. So that was what I thought it would be, to be honest, with the heat building.
Yeah.
Monday, we're looking at temperatures into the mid to high 20s across southeastern areas, parts of the Midlands. And we begin to see this heat build across central France here, temperatures up into the upper 30s. As I mentioned, that will not head towards the UK. That's just going to stay on this side of Normandy. Then remember temperatures for Tuesday morning. Let's take a look at them. Temperature starts to increase then towards the southeast. So that's the mid-teens across from the Midlands, southeastward to around about potentially about 18 degrees from the Greater London area. Elsewhere, further northwest, you are looking at low double digits, high single figures. Into Tuesday, temperatures again will start to climb into the mid to high 20s across much of England and Wales, away from Scotland and Ireland, where we've got that cooler air awaiting for later in the week. Again, we'll look at temperatures across nearby France up into the mid-30s. So that's where the heat is with that 20 degree isotherm. And let's bring that through to the night. So let's say it's going to be quite a warm night, especially towards southeastern areas. Temperatures again, Midlands, southeastwards into the mid to high teens. Parts of the capital could just stay close to 20 degrees. And let's have a look and see how the temperatures are for Wednesday. Do we get another heat before the potential storms? So that, with cooler temperatures across parts of Wales and the Midlands, there could be some rain and that. We'll have a look at in just a second. Maybe some thunderstorms. Temperatures away from that central area, again, looking at around about the mid-20s, maybe a couple of degrees lower than last few days, Monday and Tuesday. Again, temperatures still up into the low to mid-30s across parts of France. Now, then we'll have a look at Thursday. This is where temperatures should start to go down by a few more degrees, which they have. Again, also there could be some showers around, giving temperatures down to the low 20s. Still showing hints of high 20s down towards the southeast. It just depends how much stormage there is or showers. Now heading to Friday, again temperatures still towards the southeast there in the mid to high 20s. Does that keep that going to the weekend? Just about hold on to the warmer air, but cooler areas coming in towards the west, which is going to start spreading across the UK. And this point, temperatures there for Western Scotland only about 10 or 11 degrees.
Mm.
Or Scotland probably calls it summer heat wave. So obviously, let's have a look at the Cape and Lifted for this run. Obviously, when there's high values, you've got to have that one of the triggers, which is a weather front nearby. And we'll see on the facts charts that there are some troughs around as we head midweek. Obviously, it doesn't show the facts charts here on the GFS run, but we'll have a look in a second to have a look at the rainfall forecast for that. So we can see some nice, beautiful Cape and Lifted over towards France there. So this is what we love to see across the UK. So we're looking like, if you're anything above -5, you know you're looking at some big storms. And once we get into the deep reds, into the whites, we're talking potentially some big storms there to develop. Obviously, you've got to have that trigger as the main thing. You could have all the Cape in the world, but if you don't have that trigger, you're not going to see anything. So across the UK on Monday, obviously there's plenty of high pressure around, so nothing will be lifted, everything will be descending. So into Tuesday, I just can't believe when we see something like that, our mouths start to water, thinking, "Oh,
I need to go in the corner with that."
Seeing a -10 is a very rare thing, actually. Not very often you see -10, but that's some serious thunderstorms if there's that trigger there.
Indeed.
Parts of the southeast, well, small chance at this stage. Obviously, we need to wait close to the time because it is a developing area of low pressure, so shallow low pressure, but we'll think day by day we need to keep a watch on this. And let's have a look into Wednesday. And not very often you keep Cape during the night, but it seems to be quite a hefty Cape still through Tuesday night to Wednesday, parts of France there. So there could be an all-nighter storms. Look at that by 9 o'clock already, Paul.
Yeah. Yeah.
So by 9 o'clock. But this latest run has a potential there for parts of the south coast there on Wednesday. Again, we'll have a look at the rainfall charts in a second, see if that's kicking in the showers off. There's a few hints there for parts of northwest England. Very minor, there could be just some normal showers there.
Yeah, it's looking at about 300 joules, like was free lifted, so it ain't really going to do much. But
yeah, it's not really showing much at all for Wednesday night to Thursday. Some model runs have it across
with
the
the
UK.
GFS, I was going to say, with the GFS, it's quite a low resolution model, but it's showing some sexy amounts of cape and lifted there for Thursday afternoon.
Yeah, and I think on the Thursday temperature charts, I said, well, the temperatures are much lower. There must be some rain or some thunderstorms or rain across central areas, which could be the case on that, which would keep the temperatures down.
There has been hints of it being moved, so like overnight Wednesday into all day Thursday. But some are bringing it in earlier, some are bringing it in later. It's the fine devil in the detail kind of thing at the moment.
Because it's not developed yet, that's the thing.
No, exactly. The models don't know. They're just going off.
It's just that hurricane, that potential storm in the Atlantic, it's not even formed yet. There's a tropical wave there, but how it forms is still not to play for.
Exactly. Every model has a different outcome at the moment when it comes to thunderstorms. But as Michael's just been saying, there's some good amounts of cape there. So
I've got the UK precipitation. What I'll do after this, I'll just go straight onto the cape and lifted from this morning's run to see how much different it is compared to the latest.
I'm just doing a little bit of researching on my side, seeing what's the crack. See if I can find anything decent I can use.
So it's into Tuesday there. Got some like thunderstorm developing over towards Normandy, maybe affecting the Channel Islands there for Tuesday afternoon into the evening. So it looks like it's a big thunderstorm developing there Tuesday night into Wednesday across northern France. There's maybe a few hints they could get into southern England. Obviously, there's still low resolution. So there's a few hints of some showers there developing on Wednesday as well. Maybe a few thunderstorms. I think better no casting in the next few days. Definitely need to do. That's showing that just a slight potential there for Wednesday into Thursday. Nothing giving me like big wow or ooh.
Nothing putting a cheesy grin on your face.
Not at this stage. Obviously into Thursday as well as that potential there. There's good potential there. So yeah, northern England through East Wales into the West Midlands to parts of Devon, Dorset, through into Hampshire as well. And that's like move eastwards as well. So there's that potential there for Thursday before a few showers for Friday. There'll be cooler air coming in. Might be the odd thunderstorm towards the east before that cold air comes across the whole country. And the Atlantic says, hello again. We'll say, oh, bugger off. Sorry, one feature's just caught my eye then for next Monday. Because I'm in Belgium. I'm roughly about here next Monday. I just spotted this feature. If it was to come off, that looks interesting.
Hang on. Where's that, mate?
I'll just go back there. I mean,
yeah, if you don't mind. Oh, yeah.
So, yes. So this Monday, I'll be actually heading to Belgium then. And it's just a little feature here, there. If it's to come off, potentially, overnight, that'd be one to watch if it was to come off. Anyway, I'm digressing a bit now. Let's move the cape and lifted through. Let's bring the cape and lifted back and put it to 6Z, see how different that is. Then I'll bring it over to you.
Much obliged, sir. I'm just having a quick nosy fruit charts at the moment.
So this is from this morning's run of the GFS. So let's bring that forward through into Monday. Again, we're just going to see that cape and lifted start to build across France as that low slowly starts to develop. Right, Tuesday, what does this do? The odd shower might be possible across parts of Wales, maybe the south coast. Rumble thunder, maybe maybe across southern areas might be the thunder at this stage, but these charts here across France is just could be supercellular. We shall see.
Yeah.
And that still a bit of cape there for nearby France is through to Wednesday. Then what happens on Wednesday here? There's some potential there for parts of Wales, southwest England on this run, perhaps northwest England. Nothing major at this stage. What happens overnight? There's still a bit of cape and lift actually. So it might be slight, but it's during the night as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's not very often we keep cape and lifted through the night.
I was going to say, I've got a feeling it's going to be an overnight jobby on with these thunderstorms and carrying on.
And there's a lot of cape. There's I'll say moderate risk there for Thursday.
I was going to say it depends how much the atmosphere has been worked over.
Yeah. So let's have a look at the rainfall for this morning's run of the GFS. Then I shall pass it over to you. We don't need precipitation type. It's not snowing yet. Even though I did see in the comments earlier on that people think we're going to have our first snow watch in October. Well, the way this summer's been, we'll probably get it in September. Anyway. So let's have a look. Let's go through into Tuesday on this. We'll go through this, then we'll have a look, see what's going on in the comments.
Yeah, cool.
So Tuesday, there's a few showers trying to develop over western Wales there. Some stormage there possible over the Channel Islands into Normandy. Today move into the south coast. Not clipping it there. We're through into Wednesday. Some showers developing there for western areas from northwest England through Wales into southwest England, maybe a few around the Dorset, Hampshire area. But there's Wednesday night into Thursday where some of the computer models were showing that possible stormage. So it looks like some thunderstorms moving up into southern areas through into Thursday. That is thunderstorms there, so it's like some big thunderstorms through into Thursday morning there, potentially for parts of the London area into southeast England, maybe up through Northamptonshire, Gav, if you're still watching, potentially. But I'll say the risk of some heavy, possibly thunderous showers there for Thursday on this run before it starts to migrate eastwards as it gets a bit of a kick from the Atlantic. I was like, cool air should start to move in and their showers die off during the night. And as we see, the Atlantic starts to move in, and that's the end of that. So I think it's said much on the comments.
I don't know, mate. I'm still having a look. Find what I can bring to the table. I'll do. I'm still here. All right, guys. Rubber types when you. Yep. On about. Second worst 4 storms overall. Yeah. Anyways, so
right,
yeah.
On full screen now, my friend.
Yeah.
With the GFS. Sorry, the
net weather short range. Yeah, this is as far as short range goes. This is NetWeather's own model, basically. And I was just having a quick look through. I've got others to bring as well, but I'll go the medium range because that's obviously what we want in terms of storms. So, showing some there for some cape available for Tuesday. But does that bring any rain with it, is the question. And the answer is no, unless this feature here starts to migrate its way northwards.
That looks quite juicy, that does.
It does, doesn't it? I'll go to another website in a minute that I use. So there you go, 12 o'clock on Wednesday. It's starting to build up juicy across the south and the west. That's at, there we go, to 1800, so around about 7 o'clock on Wednesday. Precipitation. Yeah, we could get some going off down there towards the southwest, possibly up towards Scotland, maybe across the northwest of England as well.
Just got to watch that coming out of, that feature there that could clip the eastern coast of England.
Let's go back. It will do during Wednesday. Very, very glancing below, but there's another cell out there in the channel.
It's a super cell, doesn't it?
Well, obviously at this time range, I mean, we're 3 days away. And this is quite a low res model, so it isn't the highest resolution. But if I just show you what everything's saying, but them storms continue through the night. Obviously, given the amount of heat that's above and below, so the 850 and the 500, it will keep, and possibly the what they call it. So look at the surface temperatures. So surface temperatures are around about 27. That's at the surface. So in the ground, 33 degrees at the surface.
Do you mean 33?
33.
Sorry, Gary.
Like in Scotland, France, 40 at the surface. There could be a 36 there somewhere near Southampton, Portsmouth towards Weymouth. You'll be looking at 36.
Just bear in mind, these are surface temperatures, not air temperatures.
Yeah, I'm going to come to 2 metre now. So there's a 2 metres. You're looking around about 27 to possibly 30 at 2 metres, all as far up as Yorkshire, anywhere really from the Lake District down towards the Humber, maybe. I'd be looking at 24 in this little sector here. This next sector is around about 27. Zoom it in. There we go. So as it shows there's 27. And then that next one will be 30 and then 33 possibly. Down here. Yeah, because there's 33 there. So that could be about 31, 32. And that's at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Obviously, that's going to just throw that heat, store it all there in the south and towards Midlands, up towards. I was going to bring this up with you earlier as well, Michael. There, look towards Manchester, Liverpool. Could be a 30 there. So there's the 30s down there. So this is the 27-degree line here. And then there's the 30 down there. Obviously, that's the same colour, roughly.
Looking at that, it could be just getting heat off the M6.
That's what I mean, because it'll be getting funneled up. Because we discussed this a few weeks back, didn't we? Where we said that it either goes one way or the other. You know, I'm going to get you one way or the other.
If you actually, you can actually see on that chart there where either side of the Pennines, you can actually see the heat building in towards Yorkshire on the other side, look. Yeah,
there's Yorkshire over here. So Yorkshire will be looking around about 26, 27 maybe on Wednesday. If I look at my crap app, as we call it on the iPhone, 25, 26 tomorrow, 25, but I don't take that at face value. Obviously, I know what I know. So around about 28, 29, maybe 30 degrees towards Manchester, Liverpool kind of area. So if the gaffer's watching or watching back later, keep your eye out. So anyone that's in northwest, that could be a hot spot. Surface Cape, crikey. So yeah, like I said, Cape available all across the west and into the Midlands, and that's at 3 o'clock. Then it starts to build. Go back to the 2 metre. Obviously, that heat's now getting released up up into the atmosphere. Quite widely, 27 degrees. That's the 27-degree line there. Then 28, 29 down here at 6 o'clock on Wednesday. So,
just a thing from Steffi, is that ground temperature or air temperature? That
this one's air because it's
is
2
air
meter.
temperature.
If I want to go surface, there's the surface temperatures. So that's at the surface, it's simulated, obviously. But yeah, 2 meters air temperature. Generally, that's where they have the I don't the Stevenson screen or whatever they call it. Generally, where they have them. So yeah. Well, let me just bump it on. So we're looking at midnight, and it's still in the 20s across the vast majority of the south there, and even up here into the Midlands, and up into Western England, Northwest England, Southern Scotland, 18 degrees. The Americans reckon around about 14 to 15s where you want to be looking for thunderstorms to start building for the dew point anyway. I don't think I have the dew point on this one in particular, but I'll pop it on the precipitation. There we go. So it's obviously going to be heat available up here. Just watch that line up. So yeah, it's looking more towards the Midlands and the south on this one. That's at 6 o'clock in the morning. So there could be still some thunderstorm rumbling. Have a look at the Cape. Still some Cape available. That's the net weather. Let's throw that on forward. There we go, guys. So some decent Cape available there, right down the middle of the country. So look at the precip.
What's that sense bit? Could be where the Pennines are. So you're going to get the bit of orographic lift there.
Yeah, could be a bit of convergence going on with the wind coming from the west and also from the southeast as well. So have a look, see if that's the case. Wind direction. Yeah, so you've got the wind coming in from the west there. And also, like I say, coming in. So you've got a bit of a convergence going on.
Yeah.
Right across the Pennines, and generally where that happens, the rain is torrential. Because, like I say, you've got the wind coming in from the west, coming in from the east, and it just stays put, literally like where I am now near Dewsbury. The last time I had a thunderstorm here, it didn't budge for 6 hours. So it just kept getting fed and fed and fed. So Thursday could also be a day to watch if the atmosphere hasn't been worked over. So on that one, let's just have a quick look at the temperatures. 24 degrees, still quite respectable. I mean, I don't think the temperatures are going to go down too far towards the weekend, next weekend anyway. I was checking country file before I come on air. So, oh, hello. Surface temperature around about 30 degrees in like South and West Yorkshire, down towards Cambridgeshire and Norfolk, possibly down into Essex as well. So these could be hot spots.
Again, looking through the Midlands again, where you've got that cool spot where you've got potential of those possible showers or thunderstorms.
Yeah, that could be where it's been worked over during the night. But like I say, this time it's over towards the east rather than the west. I go back to Wednesday at the surface. It's more towards, grab that, there we go. So it's more, as you can see there, where the heat at the surface is. But then we move forward to Thursday, and that heat looks to have moved more towards the south and the east rather than the Midlands. Like I said, it's probably been worked over where these cooler spots are, in my opinion anyway. Right. On that one, I'm going to come over to another website that I've started using called Meteorologics. I'm not sure if anyone's ever heard of this website, but it's one I just stumbled across through another group that's on Facebook, and I'm going to quickly roll it on to around about. Oh no, this one won't go that far. Damn it. Right, I'll quickly go on to the icon. That's the one I was going to use in the first place. And then go to all, then go down, go to severe weather parameters, and we'll go look at the cape. We'll have a look at the lifted in a minute, if I can find it. I've rarely used this website, but I found it very, very good for storms. So as you can see there, look, thunderstorm, cape available on Tuesday towards the south. So Wednesday towards the south. My bad. And then that cape seems to gather towards the south and the west during Wednesday. But what does it do? You know, the things. There we go. So this is on Thursday at 1 p.m. And we got cape available around about 400 joules there. So yeah, that's not the best looking one. It's not really giving us much to go on. We'll have a look on the Met Office chart. Let's see where the parameters, mid-level joules, whatever. See if this goes. Yeah, 7 a.m. So there we go. There's that we were showing you earlier on the GFS. Around about 1300 there at 7 a.m. in the morning. You can have 3,400. There could be some supercells on Wednesday. 3443 by the look of it down there in towards France. Let's have a look. There we go, look. Look at that. This is in France, by the way, guys.
Don't get too excited.
Yeah, don't get too excited. But...
Can I just say something? This time last year, I was actually in Belgium as well. Can you imagine if I was there this week? This week.
I know, mate. Look at it. All there towards Brussels. And
it was strangely enough, actually, when I was in Belgium last year, we did actually have like a big thunderstorm. When I was there, fortunately, I couldn't get to the window because I was actually swimming at the time. And
yeah.
I could see it through the window, but I just couldn't really watch it.
Yeah.
So hang on, let's shut up.
Go back to Wednesday. So there we go. We've got some juicy amounts of cape showing up towards Portsmouth. Let's have a look down here. So, yeah, somewhere towards Poole, Portsmouth, Bournemouth, maybe over towards Weymouth. Weymouth's down here, 1,400 joules of cape. Zoom back out. So have a look towards Plymouth. 1,300.
If you're American.
1,355 in Plymouth. But even there towards, so look up here in North Wales, 276, but that's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There we go. See it building over there towards the, oops, zooming a bit more. What am I doing? I'm ruining this. Anyway, I'll just carry on regardless anyway. But yeah, you can see here. So it's 7 o'clock. Oh, sorry, 10 o'clock on Wednesday night. Got some decent amount of cape going on. Maybe up into the 1400s here. Have a look. 1873 across the Exmoor kind of way. Dartmoor, Exmoor. Kind of way. Have a look. Come back out. So yeah, like I say, it seems on some of the runs that the cape is more towards the west on Wednesday, which is where generally the heat's going to be anyway. Temperature in terms of Celsius at 4 o'clock. not showing as hot as it's going to be on what they call it on Tuesday. So I think it's just going to be more residual heat from Tuesday. So there you go. So Tuesday, so look at London, 28, 29 degrees. Maybe the odd 30 or 31 knocking around there, I would say. Or even up as far as Yorkshire. There's York, it's 24, 25 degrees. Whoops. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting few days to watch. Relative humidity. Have a look. 50, 60% humidity. Let's go forward to Wednesday. There we go. 50, 60, 70% humidity in them hotter areas, shall we say. So it's going to be dew point. There we go. The all important dew point. 14, 16. It's 18 degree dew point across the southwest. So could be the middle, like I said, the Midlands anyway, could really see it. Precipitation, severe weather parameters, DBZ. There we go. So that's at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There we go. So that's at 10 o'clock on Wednesday night. And it's showing a line of possible thunderstorms lining up there across Wales, up into the northwest of England, and through what we call Lightning Alley, which seems to be now where the storms seem to track up through that gap and up towards the northeast. So interesting to see what happens there if they maintain their the fuel. There's fuel there. It's more towards the south. 7 a.m., 10 a.m. But Thursday could actually be the more potential rather than. So let's see how it goes. There we go. So Wednesday could be more potential for the west and the southwest, and Thursday could have more potential towards the east and the southeast. So anywhere east of the A1, maybe down towards your neck of the woods there in Birmingham, and then over the Malverns and down into.
Just a quick thing. Good night to Suit. He's off now. Thank you for watching, Suit.
Yeah, cheers, Sue.
We'll see you again hopefully next week.
Yeah.
Bill Barkley, is No Drug still doing storm chasing?
He is.
He is, yes, but we've had nothing to chase for
exactly
quite a while, really. But as we're mentioning right now, there is this potential midweek onwards.
Yeah.
So we'll keep you posted close to the time.
Yeah.
Bill, if anything happens up his neck of the woods, no doubt it will be out chasing.
She looks like it may on Wednesday night. So if you are watching, Gordon, keep your eye on the charts for Wednesday for your neck of the woods. Also for anyone really that's in the west, as that low comes in to destabilize things. Yeah, that could be a convergence, maybe. Obviously, you've got the wind coming in from the southeast, and you're going to have the wind approaching from the west as well. So let's see if I can find the directions. There we go. Yeah, there could be a bit of a convergence there. Obviously, you've got the orographic lift, as Michael mentioned earlier, of the Pennines. So I'll be forcing things up. Now you've got the wind, as you can see there, moving down from the north and seems to be converging around this neck of the woods. Let's have a look. I didn't show. Damn it. It went as soon as I pressed it, it went. As you can see there, you can see there's north flowing in, and then you've got sun coming in from the south as well at the Cheshire Gap. So yeah, I don't think there's much more really to show. So is there anything on composites? Not really. I think that's it, mate. In terms of thunderstorm, I think I've gone over everything.
Yeah. As Stevie just said, actually, the Olympics might see some good storms then, potentially.
Yes.
Good
Potentially,
potential.
yes.
Maybe Monday. What was it? Monday, Tuesday, maybe?
Tuesday, possibly Wednesday as well. Depends. But tomorrow night, Tuesday, looks quite borderline for France. Just quickly go and have a look.
While you did that, I'm just going to show everyone the ECM WF
Definitely.
12Z run, which I did say will run through.
Yeah.
Just bring that onto the screen. Then we'll have a look at that. Then we'll probably start winding it down after when
I'm off to bed. Yeah, I won't bother with the France one because it's going on for nearly 9:30 now. So
yeah. So here's the ECM WF 12Z run chart. As Gab mentioned, we'll show you. So this just shows you the area of high pressure over the UK as we speak. As we had just lemon, yes.
yeah. That means allow cookies.
Yeah, of course. So we've got this developing thundery low, heat low developing there over parts of northern Spain into France here. Into Tuesday, that is over a banner. Don't start this again.
Under a banner.
It'll be under an area of banner, which is annoying me on the screen. So yeah, that's going into France there for Tuesday. And really, the ECMWF seems to keep throwing up these banners across the Europe.
Yeah. Could get adverts for next. Next on next.
Yeah, gives area of high pressure over us. So the ECMWF keeps the area of high pressure still strong across the UK. The low is moving towards the northwest of the UK.
James, can you get your spanner out and get the banner hammer for the banners?
But this is keeping that low actually towards the Alps, into the Italian Alps, really.
We're a bit of a col there, aren't we? Between high and low.
So let's have a look at Friday. Low pressure is obviously closing in for Friday.
We could get a good deal.
Saturday, low pressure takes control of the UK.
Lastminute.com.
Sunday, lastminute.com, it can last minute and bugger off. So we'll go back to the southwesterly, then to the westerly flow there through into Monday the 5th. Low pressure sat towards the northeast of Scotland.
Whack a banner, yeah, whack a banner.
Then Tuesday remains quite changeable across the UK for some rain showers, especially further north you are. Maybe keeping it dry towards the south there into Tuesday. And as we head into Wednesday, that area of low pressure moves off towards Scandi, and we're building up another ridge of high pressure up from the southwest. So that looks like it wants to turn things much drier again through into Wednesday.
I'll say it looks like it's turning things much happier as well. There's a big cheesy smile on its face.
Oh yeah, round here. There's its two eyes and mouth.
The high is high. Unicorn, yeah, unicorn.
Is that bringing up that potential storm up there through into Tuesday?
I don't know. It's going to bring up a unicorn in a minute. With 6 months half price Virgin. There we go. Look, with chance for a unicorn. We don't condone ad blockers, James. Wink.
So we've got the precipitation on this. So does that shows any stormage? There's a nice area of low pressure towards Eastern Europe there. Isn't that nice as well? So there's Tuesday. Nothing's showing there. Wednesday lunchtime. There's a few shells also trying to form there across parts of Wales. So if we go back to Tuesday, see where that's not showing too much stormage there for France on Tuesday. Wednesday, that brings it over towards the Italian Alps, southern Germany, to Switzerland. So that has that low further south compared to some of the computer models. Then this way we can see some of the breakdown. This then has more thunderstorms as the air destabilizes across much England, Wales, perhaps into southeast Scotland. And this is where we'll start seeing the Atlantic coming in from the west. A few showers still possible there for eastern England. But this, actually, I don't know, this thundery low, it maybe takes a while to get going, maybe. It's like that starts to really blow it up on Thursday if you look at this. Some of the computer models were showing it for like Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, and this is where we see that cold front coming across the UK through into Saturday, bringing that fresher air in. And look what's waiting in the wings for Sunday. But even though it was showing us like high pressure, there's still quite a lot of precipitation around, so the air might be just still a bit shallow enough to bring some rain or showers across the UK. So that's quite interesting there.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Does that show that precipitation for 240? So I'll say, yeah, dry towards the south there. So there might be some these could be just showers across perhaps northwestern areas. So that's ECMWF 12Z.
Indeed. Brilliant. Yeah, so I think that's that for tonight. It's going on 9:30 now. But like Michael said, yeah, I think the potential is there for the west on Wednesday and more towards the east on Thursday. But
possibility, if Paul's available, maybe we'll do a storm watch on Tuesday.
I should be available because I'm still.
But we're keeping the close eye on.
Yeah, we are. And I was going to say, yeah, I don't know whether I'll be. Depends on timing on Wednesday stroke Thursday, whether I'll be out chasing. I do want to get a night storm. If I'm being honest, if I can get one from up on the Pennines and going up from there, that'd be brilliant. That would, but it is what it is. If it don't happen, it don't happen.
Yeah, I'll contact our Liz, see what's happening with Liz, because I'm not too sure what she's doing there. She's
in Scotland at the moment, isn't she? So she might be
able
to.
I don't know how long she's there for.
Yeah, we'll have to find out that, but we'll try and coordinate something for Tuesday, for sure. See what the crack is there. Tuesday should give us a pretty good indication of what's going on for Wednesday and Thursday. Also, whether the temperatures have been record-breaking or not. Yeah, brilliant. So,
right, guys, we are winding down now, so if you'd like to say your goodbyes and so forth, this is just a reminder again that we are live next Saturday, not Sunday. As I mentioned, I'm away from next Monday, but I'm just a bit too busy on next Sunday, really.
Yeah.
And I'm literally on my first train at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm actually getting the train all the way over to Belgium. So I'll get on the Eurostar, hopefully.
He'll get you some nice train shots for the your railway community.
Yes, that's what I've got in mind.
I think that might be something can get going as well. If Discord goes well, we might get a Discord going for railway community as well. But we'll see. We'll see. But Jim says, have a great holiday. Loris says,
we'll be here next Saturday. We are here next Saturday at 8, not Sunday.
Yeah, that's Saturday. As I say, Rachel's been to.
But we also could be live maybe Tuesday. So keep an eye with these storm potentials. We could be live midweek.
Yeah, I'll let the guys on Gav's Discord know. Obviously, Gav's giving me VIP access on there, so I'm allowed to post up on there when we're live. So if obviously I'll post it up on Weather Fans first. Michael will probably do that on me, and then I'll let guys know on Gav's Discord server as well. Thank you for
just don't forget to join Gav next Sunday. Obviously, we'll be live next anyway, but we'll remind you again next Sunday for Gav's live. So you lucky people are getting 2 lives in 7 days instead of
indeed you are
2 days. Sorry, 2 lives in 6 days. In fact,
right. I'm going to. Should we
could have a third actually?
Should we do what we did last week, Michael, and let them put it in the comments what to do when to end the stream.
What shall we do now to end this live stream?
Yeah, I'll say goodnight from him.
And it's good night from wrong side, isn't it?
Yeah, that way. And next person to put the famous last words on the screen will hit the button. I'm waiting.
You need to tell me because I've got my finger over the button now.
Quickly, everyone. First one to put it. Roll. Cue credits. Steffi's put it. Michael's gone. Steffi's put cue credits.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Take care, and we'll see you on Saturday. Ta-ta for now.